Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the New South Wales Touch Awards for 2020. This is the second time we have done this via Zoom, and hopefully it is the last time. Hopefully we are back in person come next year. We really have our fingers crossed for that. But in the meantime, let's do this. No doubt about it, a very, very challenging year, of course, but it hasn't stopped all those tries being scored, all those celebrations, so we have got through it. So hopefully we are past the worst of that. But in the meantime, let's go to the General Manager who has had a tough year. I dare say, Dean Russell, you would have felt like you've aged gracefully in this time.
The face might look like I've aged gracefully. It certainly has been a tough year for us as a sport, but it's been a tough year for everyone across the gambit of all industries, and we're definitely feeling it, but so have our affiliates and our volunteers.
New South Wales, the State Cup, in fact, won the New South Wales Event of the Year. Now, you think about all those challenges, you must be very proud of that.
Oh, extremely proud of that recognition of the organisation, but importantly of the staff. To present the model that we had to present, the hurdles we had to jump through to get government exemptions, to run the 4 zones, to move people, like 2,000 people in and out of the venue every hour and a half across the 3 days. It was a tremendous challenge. And we were all up at Coffs Harbour when the awards were announced, and with the State of Origin, and you could hear the cheers go off from the staff's rooms when it was announced. So, great recognition for the sport, but importantly for the staff for the amount of time and effort they put into it.
Yes, you mentioned the staff, and a special hello to, of course, Nathan Lovedale and Kylie Hearn. I feel like, Dean, we are opening someone else's Christmas presents. They've put the day together, but they can't be here.
No, currently in lockdown. They live in an area of concern. Many people might say that Kylie should be permanently in lockdown, but we know that not to be the case. We tried to get exemptions to see if we could get them here tonight, but unfortunately we've got to make sure that we do the right thing by everyone in New South Wales and obey the rules, and hence Kylie and Nathan, they're at home.
If there was a jewel in a rough year, it had to be this. Speaking about Coffs Harbour, I'm there at Coffs Harbour, and I know that if New South Wales win this particular game, New South Wales will win officially the Origin Series. And I'm looking up to the box, and there's a bloke pacing up and down. He was so stressed out. All of a sudden, that game was beyond doubt, and there was a very happy Dean Russell, wasn't there?
Extremely happy, mate. We've held the State of Origin now since 2002 was the last time Queensland held it. We're immensely proud of that fact. We guard it fiercely, and the staff are very well trained now by Kylie to know that when State of Origin is on, you stay away from the General Manager because he tends to get a bit stressed.
You were very stressed, very proud as well. Congratulations to all involved for that, by the way. Let's kick off the award, shall we? Let's go to the Affiliate of the Year.
Thanks, Joel. We'll start off with the Affiliate of the Year for the Southern Suns. And our nominations are Albion Park, Coolaman, Griffith, Wagga Wagga and Wollongong. The Southern Suns Affiliate of the Year is Wollongong. For the Sydney Rebels Affiliate of the Year, our nominations are Bankstown, Eastern Suburbs, St George, Tarrant Point and the University of New South Wales. The Sydney Rebels Affiliate of the Year, Bankstown Touch Association. Affiliate of the Year for the Sydney Mets, our nominations are Balmain Juniors, Balmain Seniors, Canterbury, Lower Blue Mountains and Penrith. Our Affiliate of the Year for the Sydney Mets, Balmain Touch Association, the Seniors. Affiliate of the Year for the Sydney Scorpions, the nominations are Hills Touch Association, Manly Warringah Touch Association, Northern Suburbs Touch Association and Parramatta Touch Association. Our Sydney Scorpions Affiliate of the Year, Manly Warringah. Affiliate of the Year for the Hunter Western Hornets, our nominations are Bathurst Touch Association, the City of Orange Touch Association, Newcastle City Touch Association and Walls End Touch Association. The Hunter Western Hornets Affiliate of the Year, the Walls End Wolves Touch Association. Our Affiliate of the Year for the Northern Eagles, nominations are Ballina, Coffs Harbour, Gunnedah, Maxwell. Our Northern Eagles Affiliate of the Year, the Gunnedah Goannas. That moves us now to our state winner out of the 6 regional winners and the 2020-21 Affiliate of the Year are joint winners, Balmain Touch Association and Manly Warringah Touch Association.
There you go, the Fibros and the Silvertail, so to speak there. Ian Carms is ready to go on the Zoom. Wayne Collegia, we hope to have him as well. But while we go to Manly, Ian, congratulations. The 7th time you guys have been the Affiliates of the Year.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We love winning this award. It's probably one of the most prestigious awards to win. Great recognition for all of our members and the hard-working committee and, yeah, the whole area in general. So, yeah, really thrilled to win this once again.
And a little secret too, they say success leaves clues. So during the week, I caught up with Lara Long, of course, who plays a major part of the Manly club. And just it's a very good thing to do, I think, if you want to get better, you go and hang around those who are doing the right thing. And no doubt about it, you guys have well and truly got things sorted. And hopefully our club at Tarrant Point, we're trying our best. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah. Hopefully we can get to where you guys are one day. What's been the thing that's made you most proud in 2020, 2021?
It would be the junior competition that we got up and running. It was with all of the COVID restrictions, we were able to enable 3,500 kids to play every Friday night. So that took an enormous amount of work through the help of New South Wales Touch, through their local council, Northern Beaches Council, all the committee. But to be able to come out of that COVID situation we were in last year and to enable all those kids an opportunity to play touch football was fantastic. It's like running a little junior state cup every Friday night. So that was the proudest thing we did during the year.
And Ian, the presence of OzTag, not that prevalent in Manly? Like you've clearly got a huge stranglehold on what's happening over there on the Northern Beaches.
Yeah, we don't seem to have that threat like other associations do. So Northern Beaches Renegades and Manly Warringah Touch, we seem to have a good foothold in the area and one to which we keep working at. Like we don't take it for granted, so we keep trying to offer a good product and a good experience for all the kids and all the seniors that want to play touch in the area. So.
And open for anyone who wants to reach out and knock on your door and find out what you guys are actually doing to be so successful?
100%. I think I've already done that with the Cronulla Sharks. So,
yes.
Yeah, lending a bit of insight into what we do here, but 100% happy to help out anyone that wants to reach out to us. And, yeah, we're willing to share what we've been through and how we can make other associations bigger and stronger and better.
Yeah, Bodgie and Corinne doing great things along with many others at the Cronulla Sharks, but we are trying to eventually grow like you guys. Ian, congratulations, 7 times. It's an amazing achievement.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
We move on. It was a photo finish. The Tigers, and I'm pleased to say I do like the Tigers, of course. Wayne Collegia, mate, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dale. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the award.
What's made you most proud about winning this award, Wayne?
A great many things. We've more than doubled the amount of teams that we had in our park competition this year. We more than doubled our representative teams. We live streamed our park touch football grand final. We started a women's competition for the first time ever. We brought in some sponsors. We've done some absolutely amazing things, but probably above all, we were able to formally join our organisations between our juniors and seniors to become one, which is just an amazing achievement within 12 months.
Live streaming the grand finals, the commentary, outstanding stuff. But you don't just double your teams like that. If you could give anyone a clue as to what was the main thing that led towards the major growth, what would you say that was?
Probably the biggest thing is reaching out to the communications that we got. So we have a lot of people that put expressions of interest just as individuals to join teams. We would have normally sort of 50, 60 people doing that, and they don't really get called into a team. But we actually, as a committee, reached out to all of those individuals and made up new teams. We made 4 new teams. So joining a bunch of random people together. They've now entered those same teams in the following winter competition. So they're now friends, and, hopefully those relationships last a long time, which is ultimately what touch is all about.
Wayne, particularly in these tough times as well, that camaraderie, friendships, etc. It's not just about scoring tries. So congratulations on what the Tigers have achieved there.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Well done to Manly. Well done to Balmain. Dean, we're off to a good start. Over to you for the next set of awards.
Yeah, congratulations to all those regional winners as well, but fantastic result for Manly and Balmain. Our next award is the Affiliate Referee Director of the Year. Our nominees are Stephen Pratt from Balmain Juniors Touch Association, Lucinda Whirl from the Hills Touch Association, Ivan Cole from Maitland Touch Association, Rena Jansen from the Northern Suburbs Touch Association, and Victor Baptista from the Western Suburbs Touch Association. Our 2020-21 Affiliate Referee Director of the Year is Victor Baptista from the Western Suburbs Touch Association. We'll now move to the Selector of the Year. Our nominees are Alan Davis from the Northern Eagles, Jeff Thornton from the Sydney Mets, and Jim Randall from the Sydney Scorpions. Our Selector of the Year from the Northern Eagles, Alan Davies. Now the Region of the Year. There are no nominations. All 6 regions are eligible for this on a point scoring system through compliance and presentation and performance. And for 2021, our Region of the Year is the Hunter Western Hornets. We now move into our Youth Leader of the Year, and we made a change in this event this year, or this award this year. We moved it to an under-25s category rather than just an under-18s. And our nominees for the Youth Leader of the Year are Samantha Rogers from Manly Warringah, Ruby Rath from Northern Suburbs, and Jordan Parsonage from Northern Suburbs. Our New South Wales Touch Association Youth Leader of the Year is Jordan Parsonage from the North Sydney Grizzly Bears. We'll now go to the Administrators of the Year. For our first is the Southern Suns, and the nominees are Katie Francis from Coolaman, Alison Manwaring from Harden, Belinda Holt from Nowra Shoalhaven, and Shelby Inwood from the Young Touch Association. Our Southern Suns Administrator of the Year, Katie Francis from the Coolaman Cougars. For the Sydney Rebels, our nominees were Jane Wilson, Appin. Melissa Henderson, St George. Lucy Duro, Sydney University. And Matthew Wong, University of New South Wales. Our Sydney Rebels Administrator of the Year, Matthew Wong from the University of New South Wales, South Sydney Rabbits. Administrator of the Year for the Sydney Mets. Nominees, Richard Stone from Balmain Juniors, Carolyn Braddock from the Canterbury Touch Association, Suzanne Morrissey from the Lower Blue Mountains Touch Association, and Ada Catalano from the Western Suburbs Touch Association. The Sydney Mets Administrator of the Year from the Balmain Juniors, Richard Stone. Administrator of the Year for the Sydney Scorpions region, Katrina McElwraith from Hills Touch Association, Carol Jones from Hornsby Touch Association, Lara Long from the Manly Touch Association, and Pam Hetherington from Parramatta. Our Sydney Scorpions Administrator of the Year is a tie, Carol Jones from Hornsby and Katrina McElwraith from Hills. Our Hunter Western Hornets Administrator of the Year nominees, Renee Smith, Beresfield, Joel Begnell, City of Orange, Grant Doherty, Newcastle City, and Kelly Jean Johnston from Walls End Touch Association. Administrator of the Year for the Hunter Western Hornets, Kelly Jean Johnston from Walls End. And now the Northern Eagles Administrator of the Year. Nominations are Kendall Devine from Coffs Harbour, Jenny Morgan from Evans Head, Craig Englert from Maxville Touch Association, and Emily Boulis from the Port Macquarie Touch Association. Our Administrator of the Year for the Northern Eagles, from the Coffs Harbour Hurricanes, Kendall Devine. The State Administrator of the Year from the 6 or 7 this year regional winners, from the Walls End Wolves, Kelly Jean Johnston.
Congratulations, Kelly. I'll tell you what, it's been a pretty handy few minutes for the Hornets. Of course, Hornets winning the Region of the Year as well, just going past the Scorpions. So congratulations to all those involved in those awards. But Kelly Jean is on the line. G'day, Kelly.
Hi.
How are you feeling right now?
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now, Kelly?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you then.
That's okay.
Yeah, good, thank you. I'm very shocked. Just privileged to be in this group with all these amazing administrators. I know a lot of them and all the hard work. So, yeah, just privileged to be in there, but very, very excited to be awarded. Yeah.
I know so many of those names on there and similar personalities, just happy to give, to rip in, roll the sleeves up and do their part. But I'll tell you one thing that I'm very impressed about, a little niche or a little angle that you've taken, is a great rapport with the local media. And that space in the papers is invaluable when it comes to growing the game. So can you share with our viewers here how you went about that?
Yeah, so I guess just sort of reaching out to a few of the newspapers and a few of the online sort of newspapers. Newcastle Weekly, he's sort of, I guess, knows a few people in the club as well. So yeah, just reaching out to them and getting the profile out there of the club and also touch football, especially in COVID. Yeah.
Give me a number between 1 and 10 as to how hard it has been in the admin space in this last 12 months, and tell me why it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it is 10 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of hours, a lot of late nights behind the scenes, I guess, doing our COVID plans, making sure that we're meeting requirements, our members are safe, and so very different 12 months to what we're normally used to. But very proud of our club for getting our members, keeping our members safe and following all the restrictions. Yeah.
Well, Kelly, it's no small feat. Congratulations. The many people running around on those touch fields, being involved, and you've picked up a major award. So congratulations.
I'm very privileged. Thank you so much, and thanks to New South Wales Touch. I couldn't do it without the club. Thanks to Walls End Touch and all the committee and all the the volunteers, the executive, they're all the backbone of the club, and wouldn't be able to do it without them. So thank you.
No, well said, Kelly, and well done to all those at Wallsend. Congratulations on winning a major award on the big night. Let's go to the video here to recap what has been a terrific year. To think that we've got on the field despite all the distractions. Let's have a look at this.
Paul, Cronulla Sharks, how did you get involved with touch football?
Yeah, look, I've got to say my son, I did play touch when I was a teenager a little bit, but at no level. I've never been to a state cup, but my son Cody and Pax Kane are very good friends and go to school together, and Joel's the coach of the under-10, so we took him down and thankfully he made Joel's team, and they've been having a great time. They're undefeated so far, playing really, really well, and the way this whole event is run is outstanding. Very impressed with it, how professional it is, how on time it is, and how it just keeps rolling on. It's very good. It's my first experience at a state cup, and I'm very impressed with it.
Brad Fittler has always spoke highly of the partnership between touch football and the NRL. You would have played with some of our touchies like Kaylin and Benji and Ryan Pappenhausen. Do you see the pathway working?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I did play some All-Stars games with Benji. Wasn't lucky enough to play with guys like Cal and Pong and that. They're a little bit way younger than me, actually, but did play against them. But, yeah, there's no doubt that the skill level and what they get out of touch football definitely translates to the NRL field without a doubt. And, probably not for guys like me in the position I played, but certainly in the outside backs and fullbacks and in the halves, they're guys who sort of pick up the skill base here, certainly reflects on the field in the NRL, and obviously gives them a lot of confidence, a lot of fleet-footedness, great steps as we've seen on Ponga and Benji over the years, and without doubt I can see the pathway going forward.
I'll put you on the spot. We asked Brad Fittler last week if he was going to come to State Cup because Joel Kane's playing and Cliffy Lyons, Scott Prince, Nathan Feen. Could we maybe see you join in the Cronulla Sharks?
Without a doubt, I'd love to. I actually had a game the other night. Joel told me that his team was short. Joel didn't play, but I actually turned up and had a game and got a couple of tries. It was with the marker though, so it was a whole lot slower, but I did say to one of the boys this week I wouldn't mind getting involved in a real touch team, and maybe one day going to a state cup. It would be pretty cool. It's something I've never done, and look forward to it one day.
There you go there. So the latest, I can tell you this, was about a week ago. It was Gal's birthday, so dreams are free, you never know. Over 40s, so if you're in the over 40s comp, you might be running straight towards Gal. You never know. Just don't pick a fight on him. That would be my advice if you're taking on Paul Gallen. In the meantime, our state participation manager is here, Rob Pigeon. Rob, it has been a gruelling entry, I suppose, into the state participation manager role.
Yeah, it's been massive. Myself and the MSC team joined in October 2019. Rolled into State Cup, we had smoke. We rolled into Junior State Cup, there were floods. Then around March, we had a COVID 2020 hit.
So, to reward you for such a big challenge that you had, we are going to give you a major task, a very, very important task. You've got the Blues Awards.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joel. And good evening, everyone. And thank you for staying at home to support and celebrate our New South Wales Touch Football family. It's my honour and privilege to step in for the delightful Kylie Hearn, who, as you know, couldn't be here tonight, to announce the prestigious Blues Awards for 2020-2021. The New South Wales Touch Association Blues Awards recognise outstanding achievements and contributions made the length and breadth of the state by our volunteers. Volunteers, as Kelly said, are the backbone, the arms, the legs, the brains, the heart and soul of every community sport. Every single volunteer in touch football deserves to be thanked, and after the year we've had, we really can't thank you enough. You are essential. On behalf of the New South Wales Touch Association's board and staff, we thank you, the administrators, the committee, the coaches, the referees, the team managers, the canteen workers, the line markers and the mowers, and many more who do all their part to grow our game and enhance the experience. We also thank those many helpers who support our volunteers by supporting them those times that they're home late from a committee meeting, or maybe when they just pop down to the grounds to unlock the gates. Next thing you know, they're there for the entire day. Or for allowing those people to go and train our youth and attend our tournaments for touch footy. To the family and the people behind our volunteers, thank you. Tonight's recipients' contribution to the sport is exceptional, and it's for that reason that we acknowledge them for their selfless dedication and tireless work. Please join me in congratulating the following Blues Awards winners. Jordan Bates and Matthew Tran from App and Touch. Congratulations to Andrew Phillips and Alec Fitzgerald-Muir, Balmain Juniors Touch. Congratulations to Angela Truman and Craig Lippert from Bankstown Touch. Congratulations to Alan Kirchin, Ballina Touch, and Jenny Morgan, Evans head touch. Congratulations to Lucinda Whirl, Hills touch, and Gerard Davies, Harden touch. Congratulations to Terry and Christine Cooper from Hornsby touch. Congratulations to Rosemary Risso, Griffith touch, Julie Wiseman, Maitland touch, and Justin Richardson, Northern Suburbs touch. Congratulations to Craig Lowe, Kate Perrott, and Elizabeth Forrest from Manly touch. Congratulations to Robert and Melinda Sasson from Parramatta touch. Congratulations to Kevin Mooney, Tenterfield touch, and Brianna Anderson, University of New South Wales touch. Congratulations to Rochelle Stevens, Lindley Kenny, and Dawn Redman, Wallsend touch. Congratulations to all of tonight's Blues Awards winners. On behalf of New South Wales Touch, I'm also very delighted to announce the 2020-2021 Distinguished Service Awards. The New South Wales Touch Awards recognise excellence in all endeavours in our sport and organisation. The Distinguished Service Awards especially highlight those volunteers who have given in excess of 25 years of volunteering in two-touch football. These people have displayed excellence, longevity, passion and performance of volunteering at many levels of our sport. Our members receiving a Distinguished Service Award in 2020-2021 are Joe Dougal, Steve Lyons, Bill Slade, Graham Goodwin and Rena Jansen. It's often said that you get the best out of others when you get the... It is often said that to get the best out of others, you need to give first the best of yourself. Our Distinguished Service Awards winners have been given the best of themselves for over 25 years, and as a sport, we're far better off because of that. Thank you very much.
Well done, Rob, and well done what you've achieved in a very, very tough time. Rob Pigeon, our State Participation Manager. Congratulations on that, Rob. Thank you very much, and well done to all the winners as well. The referees play a major part in what we try to achieve in this game, so let's have a listen to this.
I became a referee because it's helped me with my physical recreation in my juvenile world.
I used to play, got too hard, so I took up refereeing.
I still play, but I thought I'd give refereeing a go, and I really like it. I became a referee because it gives me a bit of pocket money.
I became a referee to give something back to my club. I played, coached, and refereeing was a nice progression.
So why not pick up a whistle and come join our team?
Yes, pick that whistle up. We need them. They are the most important part of our game, so we need to really grow that space, no doubt about that. There were 3 rounds to go. We closed the voting off. Dean Russell, the General Manager, is back in town to announce the Boland and Smith medal winners. Here was the state of play, Dean, mid-round.
Yes, as you can see, mid-round leaders there for both the Boland and Smith medal, Joel. We had in the Boland medal Liam Doyle and Josh Moffat. Liam from Western Suburbs, Josh from Central Coast, equal on 10 points, but close behind was Scott Buckley and on 9 and Kieran Toner on 8 points. And in the Smith medal, Isabella Slattery from Eastern Suburbs had a game lead, a 3-point lead over Claire Tandek and from Canterbury, but also Courtney Young from Canterbury and Hannah Dieball and Sarah Peaty from Manly.
So Isabella has a 3-point lead here with the Smith medal. Let's start with the Smith medal. 3 games to go, so maximum points of 9. Let's see how the Smith medal played out, Dean.
Thanks, Joel. Smith medal, round 6. Canterbury versus Western Suburbs. 1 point, K McDonald, Wests. 2 points, L West, Canterbury. 3 points, C Van Zeno, Wests. Smith medal, round 6, Manly versus Hills. 1 point, H Dieball, Manly. 2 points, M Carruthers, Manly. 3 points, B Clifford, Manly. Smith medal, round 6, Northern Beaches Renegades versus Eastern Suburbs. 1 point, E Smith, Northern Beaches. 2 points, I Slattery, Eastern Suburbs. 3 points, T Moe, Eastern Suburbs. Smith medal, round 7, Manly versus Easts. 1 point, S. Rogers, Manly. 2 points, Team Moe, East. 3 points, H. Dyball, Manly. Smith Medal round 7, Hills versus Wests. 1 point, A. Pappenhausen, Wests. 2 points, T. Bamblett, Hills. 3 points, C. Van Zeno, Wests. Smith Medal round 7, Canterbury versus Northern Beaches. 1 point, E. Smith, Northern Beaches. 2 points, L. West, Canterbury. 3 points, C. Young, Canterbury. Moving to the final round now, Smith Medal round 8. Northern Beaches versus Western Suburbs. 1 point, E. Smith, Northern Beaches. 2 points, G. Chewy, Wests. 3 points, K. McDonald, Wests. Smith Medal round 8, Manly versus Canterbury. 1 point, C. Young, Canterbury. 2 points, S. Maioli, Manly. 3 points, H. Dyball, Manly. Smith Medal round 8. Hills versus East, 1 point, M. Regan, Hills. 2 points, N. Baker, East. 3 points, Team Moe, East. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Smith medalist, a tie, Hannah Dyball, Manly Warringah, and Isabella Slattery from the Eastern Suburbs Touch Association.
Congratulations, girls. A dramatic finish, Dean. Hannah just steamed home with maximum points in those last 2 rounds to join Isabella Slattery, and I'm pleased to say that Isabella is standing by. Isabella, come in.
Hello.
Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
How was it watching those last couple of rounds, knowing that you had the lead, and then, of course, you had 2 people who could potentially join you in that last game? It was White and, of course, Hannah as well, and eventually Hannah got there.
I was expecting. I wasn't there for the last 3, but then luckily the double header was rained out, so I could only have a 1 game difference.
You've had some year. You captained the 20s to Origin success. Was that the highlight of the year?
Oh yeah, that was the most amazing win. To win and then lose and then come to a head-to-head. That was really tough, but we pulled through. That was really good.
So Isabella, what's the goals now? So you've had a big year. You've won this award. You've captained the state side to victory. What's the next one on the bucket list?
Well, hoping that we can play touch soon.
Yeah, it's a fair one.
I'm in opens now, so it's going to be pretty tough for me to make some of the teams, but that's probably my goal. Probably New South Wales opens team first, and then hopefully, if I work hard enough, then the Australian team.
It's not much a great time to win this award, nowhere to go to celebrate, but the good news is you may recall some of the other Blues dinners we've had, New South Wales Touch Awards, the hypnotist, so at least we get to avoid that. But Isabella, congratulations, an amazing achievement. You think about all those young girls out there playing touch football, and for you to walk away with this award, it's pretty special.
Thank you.
There's Isabella Slattery, who is a joint winner of the Women's Player of the Year as far as the Smith medal is concerned, Dean. Hannah Dyball, who rushed home. And that game, round 7, of course, Manly had the opportunity to take on the Roosters. That was massive for Hannah.
Yeah, look, a sensational player, Hannah. She plays in a star-studded lineup. The Manly Women's Premier League team is just chock full of superstars. So it's often hard to consistently score top-level points because there are so many great players in that team. But she's been a standout for a few years, Hannah, and this last 12 months has been exceptional for her.
The Smith medal goes to 2. How does the Boland medal go? Moffat has the joint lead with Doyle. Buckley behind with Tona, Good, Prasad. Anyone's game, as we saw with the way that Hannah flashed home. This is up for grabs. 3 rounds to go. How does this play out, Dean?
Thanks, Joel. We'll go to the Boland medal round 8. There's the leaderboard quickly in round 8. Canterbury versus Central Coast. 1 point. S. Bridie, Canterbury. 2 points. J. Moffat, Central Coast. 3 points. L. Kane, Central Coast. Boland medal round 8. Penrith versus Wests. 1 point. T. Ashby, Penrith. 2 points. J. Peacock, Penrith. 3 points. N. Good, Penrith. Boland medal round 8. Bankstown versus Easts. 1 point. M. Gray, Bankstown. 2 points. M. Brown, Easts. 3 points. G. Azzy, Bankstown. Boland medal round 8. Hills versus Hornsby. 1 point. J. Kennedy, Hornsby. 2 points. M. Roberts, Hornsby. 3 points. W. Bishop, Hornsby. Boland medal round 8. Ryde Eastwood versus Manly. 1 point. S. Watkins, Ryde Eastwood. 2 points. B. Stenovic, Ryde Eastwood. 3 points. C. Wilson, Ryde Eastwood. Boland medal round 9. Canterbury versus Hornsby. 1 point. C. Shelley, Canterbury. 2 points. H. Cooper, Hornsby. 3 points. M. Kennedy, Hornsby. Boland medal round 9. Bankstown versus Parramatta. 1 point. R. Prasad, Bankstown. 2 points. D. Tuapa, Parramatta. 3 points. C. Azzy, Bankstown. Boland medal round 9. Western Suburbs versus Manly. 1 point. Z. Simons, Manly. 2 points. L. Doyle, Wests. 3 points. R. Goss, Wests. Boland medal round 9. Hills versus Penrith. 1 point. S. Buckley, Penrith. 2 points. N. Good, Penrith. 3 points. T. Ashby, Penrith. Boland medal round 9. Central Coast versus Easts. 1 point. T. Wong, Easts. 2 points. J. Moffat, Central Coast. 3 points. L. Kane, Central Coast. The last round of the Boland medal, round 10. Hornsby versus Bankstown. 1 point. R. Prasad, Bankstown. 2 points. D. Stone, Bankstown. 3 points. C. Toner, Hornsby. Boland medal round 10. Parramatta versus Hills. 1 point. M. Chatton, Parramatta. 2 points. K. Bowen, Hills. 3 points. Kason Boland, Parramatta. Boland medal round 10. East versus Canterbury. 1 point. M. Masashi, East. 2 points. B. Dossiter, East. 3 points. E. Day, Easts. Boland medal round 10. West versus Ryde Eastwood. 1 point. J. Goss, Wests. 2 points. Argos, Wests. 3 points. L. Doyle, Wests. Boland Medal round 10, Manly versus Central Coast. 1 point, J. Fong, Manly. 2 points, S. Kelly, Central Coast. 3 points, J. Moffat, Central Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Boland Medal winner from the Central Coast, Josh Moffat.
Wow, what a finish. It was Doyle and Good and Moffat. They were coming down to the line. Doyle, Good, Moffat. But Moffat, right at the 11th hour, has pinched it. He's on the line. G'day, Josh.
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Mate, when you saw those scores coming up, what did you think when Doyley and Goodsy were coming up at you? But did you know you had that big game in that round 10 game?
Can't quite remember off the top of my head, but I know those boys are quality players, so I didn't feel like I had a safe enough lead.
Like I said earlier on, is this the breakout year for you?
I hope so. I really enjoyed the last 12 months of me touch football, and I'm pretty keen for the next 12 months, obviously, when it occurs. But, yeah.
What's your background, Josh? When did you start playing?
I've played since, as I can remember, under 10s. I played with Berkeley Vale and then made a switch to the Dolphins, and I've played there ever since, maybe 6, 7, 8 years now.
Did you play any rugby league growing up, Josh?
Yeah, mate. I'm down at Central Coast, played for Rimba, our local side, and have played there for a while. So
I'm slowly getting it out there, and I'm getting a lot of people on board now. Like, it's my greatest regret not playing proper touch football as a kid. It gives you so much as far as rugby league is concerned. I'm so sold about that. So hopefully a lot of the youngsters are listening into this. But Josh, what's the plans for the next 12 months, assuming the world goes back to normal? Heartbreaking loss in the state of origin. What would you like to achieve this year?
Probably the next thing is probably State Cup, Senior State Cup or Borden Cup, if that was to occur. I'd love to get a win under the Dolphins belt. We've been working hard, and I'd just love to get a bit of success with those boys because they're a good crew.
What's the key up there?
Yeah, that's probably the next plan.
What's the key up there? Like, what's the key up there? You're seeing up at Doyleson and Central Coast and, relatively small pockets, but just producing just such great athletes. What would you say the key to all of that is?
I know for a young age, we all went to the same school, a lot of us boys, and we've all played together for a while now, and I think we're all competitive, which always pushes each other. We always have a lot of banter, and we just go from there, I guess.
All boats rise with the tide, they say, mate. So that sounds like what's happening on the Central Coast. Josh, congratulations. Massive, massive achievement.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
There he is, Josh of the Central Coast. Takes out the Boland medal. Dean, quite an achievement.
Yeah, that's some tremendous achievement for Josh. Also for a lot of the youngsters coming through. Liam Doyle, another young star coming on the rise. And it never ceases to amaze me. We don't plan it this way, but every year both the Boland and Smith medal seems to come down to the wire.
Isabella and Hannah take out the women's as far as the Smith medal is concerned. Josh Moffat takes out the men's in the Boland medal. All featured in the State of Origin. Let's have a look at this.
He gets in the open and opens the tap up as New South Wales. See ya. For try number 2, she's having a whale of an evening. She operates short side again, and with another dive, this time there is no touch, and Hannah Dyball gets New South Wales on the board in game 2, another of this very talented Manly contingent in the squad.
It was a fantastic series. Coffs Harbour, by the way, put on a fantastic show. The facilities there were brilliant. I have to say this about touch, though, and many people would have experienced this before. I was lucky enough to be there watching the wifey play. But what you notice with touch, and the rugby league ball or the touch football, it's the international peace symbol. For example, if you're walking around Suncorp Stadium and you run into a random and you just clap your hands at them if they're holding a football, they don't know, they will pass you the ball and they know you'll pass it back, and that's what a football can do. At the touch fields at Coffs Harbour, you should try that one day. You won't know anyone, you'll hold a ball, just clap and they'll give you the ball, I promise you that. But at the touch fields, my kids all of a sudden, I look up, and this happens all the time, on the fields far over the other side, they're just playing touch with randoms who they've never met in their life, and next thing you know, 6 hours later they're still playing. That's what touch football and football can do. But anyway, great skills on display there, but a lot of these skills need coaches, Dean, and of course it's your turn to announce the Coaches of the Year.
Thanks, Joel. Yeah, we move into our performance awards, the Sports Performance Awards, and the first of those are in the coaching category. And we'll start with our Senior Coach of the Year. The nominations are Edith Nathan, New South Wales; John Dalton, New South Wales; Nat Little, Wallsend; and Paul Cray, Penrith. The New South Wales Touch Association Senior Coach of the Year was Edith Nathan, who coached the New South Wales Women's 40s. Our Junior Coach of the Year award, the nominees were Glenn Prestwidge from Orange, Matt Scranich from New South Wales, Peter Vincent from Port Macquarie, and Scott Buckley from Penrith. The 2020 New South Wales Touch Association Junior Coach of the Year, Scott Buckley from the Penrith Touch Association. Our Coach of the Year, the nominees were Christian Brown, Manly Warringah; Carly Banks, Doyleson; Paul Sphere, Western Suburbs; Terry Cooper, or Hornsby Touch Association. Our New South Wales Coach of the Year for 2020, Christian Brown from Manly. We'll now go to our Team of the Year awards. Our Senior Team of the Year, the nominees were New South Wales Women's 27s, New South Wales Women's 40s, New South Wales Men's 50s, and Western Suburbs Men's 40s. The 2020 New South Wales Senior Team of the Year, the New South Wales Men's 50s. Our Junior Team of the Year, the nominees, Hunter Western Hornets, Girls 18s, Port Macquarie, Boys 20s, Orange Thunder, Girls 20s, and the Sydney Scorpions, Boys 18s. Our Junior Team of 2020, the Hunter Western Hornets, Girls 18s. Our Team of the Year nominees were Hornsby Lions Men's Premier League, Manly Warringah Women's Premier League, New South Wales Mixed Open, Wallsend Mixed Open. The New South Wales Touch Association Team of the Year for 2020, Manly Warringah Women's Premier League.
They keep marching on, don't they, Dean?
They certainly do, Joel. They had a tremendous time in 2021 and 2020. Vorden Cup, State Cups, they made up the majority of the players in their NTL team for the Sydney Scorpions. And although they didn't get the chocolates at the State of Origin level, had massive representation in our Women's Open team.
The men's 50s, when it came to the State of Origin, it was critical they got the job done. And they were literally almost borrowing body parts off each other. Yeah. They were the walking wounded, weren't they?
No, they were. It was the series victory that actually turned the tide. Like, it was really tight there for a long period of time on the Saturday. Everyone in the contingent knew that the men's 50s had won their first game. They lost their second game through a number of injuries. They were down 4 players. their captain, Mark Herndon, he just played on the wing for them, not normally a winger, but he just filled a role, filled a position. They took another injury during that third game. They were down, I think, 1 at half time, and they rattled home. And that victory then sent the wave of positivity through the rest of the camp, and everyone else got this lift, and we rolled on to victory. The Hornets girls. Now, we mentioned earlier that the Hornets claimed the Region of the Year, going past the Scorpions, and the girls 18s most certainly played a major part in that. Yeah, they were brilliant up at Orange this year at the junior regionals, and have been chasing the Scorpions girls for a long period of time, but they were just in a class of their own. They've got the family there, I suppose, the Prestwich family, the 3 girls and the father coaching, and phenomenal players, all 3 girls. I know one of them got nominated for Junior Player of the Year, but all 3 could have been, in my view, could have been up there as well. But they've done a lot of work in their junior ranks, Hornets, and it's starting to come through. All righty, let's move on to the Player Awards now, Dean. Thanks, Joel. Again, we'll start with the Senior Female Player of the Year Award. The nominees are Anna Gleeson, Port Macquarie; Kate Hilliard, Wests; Nicole Absalom, Wollongong; Rebecca Beath, Deakin. Our Senior Female Player for the Year 2020-2021 is Kate Hilliard from Western Suburbs. Our Senior Male Player of the Year, the nominees are Dave Roberts, Hornsby; John Kennedy, Hornsby; Scott Buckley, Penrith; Tony El Tashi, Western Suburbs. The Senior Player of the Year for 2020-21, Scott Buckley from Penrith. The Junior Female Player of the Year nominees are Kiala Duff, Manly Warringah; Isabella Slattery, Eastern Suburbs; Mackenzie Davis, Hills; Rebecca Prestwich, Orange Thunder. The Junior Player of the Year, Isabella Slattery from Eastern Suburbs. Our Junior Male Player of the Year nominees, Finn Watkins, Parramatta; Josh Moffat, Central Coast; Luke Hanson, Penrith; and Owen Flattery, Central Coast Dolphins. Our Junior Male Player of the Year, Josh Moffat, Central Coast. We would note that with the junior players for the 2021 period, there was a change in criteria moving from under 18s to under 20s. Our Female Player of the Year. The nominees are Courtney Young, Canterbury; Hannah Dyball, Manly Warringah; Patricia Michaelopoulos, Western Suburbs; Rochelle Davis, Manly Warringah. The New South Wales Touch Association 2020-21 Female Player of the Year, from Manly Warringah, Hannah Dyball. The Male Player of the Year, the nominees are Daniel Langridge, Doyleson; Daniel Stone, Bankstown; Dylan Hennessy, Hornsby; Luke Kane, Central Coast. The 2020-21 New South Wales Touch Association Male Player of the Year, Daniel Stone from Bankstown. So, Dean, that's 3 in a row for Daniel, and by my calculations, no rugby league player has ever won the Dally M 3 years in a row. They have won it 3, but never 3 years in a row. That's 3 in a row for Daniel. Has that happened before? Not 3 in a row. That's the first time we've had 3 in a row. We've had some backups, back-to-backs, but not 3 in a row. And again, Daniel has had an outstanding year. Bankstown probably as a club didn't have the year they wanted, but he was a standout player throughout their season. But he also has really proven himself, not just in the men's Premier League ranks, but it's been a key element and a key player to our mixed open team, our state mixed open team. And once again was a standout in that, and really, along with a whole gambit of players in that team, led the way to that outstanding victory, one of the victories that got us home.
Josh Moffat's had a day out. He's picked up 2. Hannah Dybell has got 2 as well, Dean. And maybe more good news coming for you, Hannah. I see here there is 23 minutes remaining. Manly 18, leading the Cowboys 12. They are desperate to find themselves into the top 4. But look, who are some of the youngsters we've seen this year that you think they'll really knock on this door next year, Dean?
Well, both the Boland and Smith medalists, in Isabella Slattery and also Josh Moffat, and they'll both be transitioning into those. And I'm knocking on the door, for our state opens teams come next year when we play Queensland in the State of Origin series again. There's a couple of others that are coming along as well. The Liam Doyle from Western Suburbs had a really good year. Junior Catalano from Western Suburbs is another one. Luke Kane is not under 20, but he's still a young player coming through from the Central Coast.
No relation.
Mackenzie.
I wish I was, Luke, but we're not. Yeah.
Mackenzie Davis is a young 16-year-old from Hills, and she's got an outstanding future. So plenty of good young talent coming through.
There you go. Major awards. Congratulations to all those recipients. But we now go to the... this is the pinnacle as far as the awards are concerned for the New South Wales Touch of 2020 officially. Dean, we have the President of the Year. We also have the Rod Wise Medal winner.
Yeah, 2 of our most prestigious awards and 2 of the ones that we take great pleasure in announcing the winners, but also recognising the tremendous contributions of all the volunteers who are the finalists in this, and they should all be recognised as making an outstanding contribution to our sport. The New South Wales Touch Association President of the Year. The nominees are Wayne Kalesia from Balmain, Stuart Graham from Bathurst, Paul Brady from Gunnedah, Ian Calms from Manly, Rod Hetherington from Parramatta, Glenn Fabian from Penrith, Brianna Anderson from the University of New South Wales, and Steve Sofa from the Wollongong Touch Association. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020-21 Affiliate President of the Year is Wayne Kalesia from Balmain.
Well, Wayne, we got you back, mate. You haven't left. Congratulations.
Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. I'm in shock. Thank you so much.
No, congratulations. What would you say that has been the big key for you this year personally? The last award was about the club. This award is about you.
Probably the biggest thing I say is have good people around you. I'm absolutely honoured to get this award, but I'm going to throw the biggest shout out to our Vice President, Ben Jones, great mate of mine. We sat down before the start of the year and put a plan together, lots of big goals, and we smashed them out of the park and then some, to be honest. So that's the best thing I can say to anyone is make sure you've got great people. Thank you so much to our members who just help with everything. They, if there's cones to be put out in the park, no one asks, they just do. And great people make a great club, and that's the most important thing.
Tell us about the merger. Of course, there for a while it was a juniors, it was a senior, it was all very different. Tell us how that all played out.
Yeah, so our new committee came on board 12 months ago. It was an area that we recognised. We have a number of our senior players that coach juniors and have a great involvement in the junior organisation. Our juniors have been phenomenal for a number of years. For the last 10 years, that they've been 2 separate organisations. And that was one of the big ticket items that Ben and I especially set out to achieve, was really wanted to get those 2 organisations together as one. So that was a dream, I guess, 12 months ago. I think, the man on your left said to us, allow 3 to 5 years for this to happen. And we just said, no, we're going to do it in 12 months. And we did it. So thanks to all the Balmain Juniors committee as well, and our executive.
How important has the sponsorship play been for you guys?
Yeah, it's always big. I don't think any clubs out there know that they can't survive without having a bit of money to do all the innovative things that we've done this year and beyond. So a massive shout out to all of the sponsors for all clubs. It's priceless what they actually supply to us, and sometimes I'm not sure that they actually realise how much it means to us. But to us, thank you so much. We really appreciate the support.
Wayne, yourself and the club have achieved a hell of a lot in the last 12 months or so, even more. But what are you looking forward to next? What's the key items that you're looking forward to in the next 6 months, the next 12 months? What have you got on the agenda now?
Yeah, I guess, growth from here. We've got a seniors organisation that now has its juniors that feed straight in. We don't lose those junior players that have gone off to other clubs anymore. So seeing that performance run the whole way through. But probably more importantly, Joel, forget about performance. We now have an opportunity for these kids to keep playing the sport that we all love. That's what everyone's online for here today is it's a sport that we all love. It just gives them the opportunity to continue with our club, which is probably the biggest thing that we want.
Good on you, Wayne. Well spoken, mate. And once again, it's been a big night out for yourself and Balmain Touch.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Wayne. Doing wonderful things. And I'll be in touch, by the way, to find out what exactly you are doing over there because you've achieved a hell of a lot. Now to the major item, Dean, of the evening.
Yes, thanks, Joel. It is the major award that the New South Wales Touch Association presents every year, the Rod Wise Medal for the Volunteer of the Year. And again, I'll offer my congratulations to all of the nominees who have made this list. Our nominees are Adrian Lambert from Albion Park Touch Association, Joe Dougal from the Balmain Juniors Touch Association, Joel Begnell, City of Orange Touch Association, Mary Watchman, Eastern Suburbs Touch Association, Katrina McElwraith, Hills Touch Association, Carol Jones of the Hornsby Touch Association, and Craig Inglet of the Maxville Touch Association. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020-21 Rod Wise Medal for Volunteer of the Year goes to Craig Inglet from the Maxville Touch Association.
Congratulations to Craig. Craig, mate, the many people across all those fields in New South Wales, you could drive through any town basically in the afternoon after school and you'll see somebody throwing a football around, and you have landed on the biggest award possible in New South Wales Touch. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty privileged and humbled. There's a lot of people nominated tonight who I know, who are fantastic volunteers, fantastic people. So to receive this award is, very humbling.
I have had, Craig, the great benefit to interview many Rod Wise medalists, and I would say this is the case. Quiet, unassuming. They put the club and region first. This is the case again. But I will ask you this, because it's very hard to get too much out of the Rod Wise medalists because of the personality, the fact that they are so selfless like yourself, Craig. But what's the one thing you do? Many things. You referee, you play, all these things. But what's the one that you particularly enjoy about your involvement in the sport?
Seeing people happy, their faces on a Thursday, and at representative tournaments, everyone having a good time, enjoying developing as players and across all the arms of the sport, the referees, coaches, selectors, and everyone that helps out through the committees, seeing everyone happy and having a good time. Basically, that's what drives me.
You're involved in the NTLs, the Northern Eagles, but tell us about the All Abilities, which you've taken a great pride in, a great effort in. Can you share that with us?
Yes. Firstly, I'd just like to thank our committee at Maxville as well. They're fantastic people. This is our 10-year anniversary for our affiliate this year. We started in 2011. Wow. And I'd just like to thank all of our volunteers and committee who have been part of it since the beginning. The All Abilities is fantastic. We've been going for about 3 years now, 3 seasons, running the program during our Thursday afternoon touch. And this year we've decided we're going to put a couple of teams into our competitions as well, All Abilities people. We also ran through Northern Eagles 2 teams at NTL this year, All Abilities teams, which was a fantastic for us, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's one of those things that really puts a smile on your face and really makes you feel happy, basically, watching how happy they are playing.
I don't know, Craig, how many participants there are in New South Wales Touch, but it would be in the thousands and thousands. Can you recognise the people watching this, the people that you're working with there at Maxville, your family members who are watching this? Can you recognise how proud they are of you right now?
Yes, I can. I'd love to thank my family for allowing me the time and support to run both the region and our affiliate. There's one person in particular I'd like to thank at our club, and that's Shelley Trisley. She does a huge amount of work for our club, and I'd like to thank her personally. Over the years, she's really, really, really helps me out.
Well said, Craig, and well done to Shelley as well. Craig, many years down the track, they'll say, when was the year that you won the Rod Wise medal, Craig? And you can say it was that darn Zoom year. We had to Zoom, but life, you'll never forget. We used to wear masks back in those days, but that was a long time ago. Craig, congratulations, mate. My hair's standing up because I love speaking to people like you, thinking about how many people are involved in this game, and you've taken out the major gong.
Okay, I'd just like to say to be associated with an award named after Rod Wise is special. He's an inspiration to our sport and what our sport's all about. So thanks very much.
Craig, congratulations. Shelley, also, Maxville Touch, you have taken out the major award for 2020. It is the 2020 awards officially. So well done, Craig. Enjoy your night.
Thank you. Thanks, Joel. Thank you.
It's just so typical, isn't it, of a Rod Wise medalist, Dean? They're just so humble, so selfless. Yeah, and look, and Craig, or as he's affectionately known in the touch world, Noodles. Noodles is exactly that. He's a really humble man, but just such a hard worker. And not just for his club Maxville, but he's driven the Northern Eagles region for a number of years now as well. And the efforts he put into Maxville, he replicates at the Northern Eagles. And, yep, humble, unassuming, but gets in, gets the job done, and brings good people around him. And I think that's what the essence of a good leader is, and he's been a sensational leader. Dean, I'd like to say too, on behalf of all of the New South Wales Touch community, thank you for your leadership. Well done on what you've achieved on what's been a rocky ride over the last 12 months or so. Yeah, look, it has been a rocky ride, but I know I speak for all the staff and the board that we do it because we love the community and we love all the people involved in our community, and we want to try. It's tough times everyone's facing, we understand that, but we want to try and give everyone the best opportunity to get back to playing the game. We don't have a pathway back to community sport yet. We know the government is working hard on that, and we're hopeful that we will be back playing sooner rather than later. There you go. Congratulations to all the winners, and I'll leave you with this. The old saying used to go that I don't think it's the same now because the Turbo boys are very likeable. But the old saying used to go, you either go for your team or the team who's playing Manly. Well, I can tell you this, we appreciate your company throughout this coverage tonight. There is 12 minutes remaining. We can let you go back and watch this. Manly 24. So if you're going for Manly to make the top four, they're leading by 6. The Cowboys refuse to go away. So go and enjoy that. Enjoy it. All the winners and all those nominees, in fact. It's an amazing achievement. And we'll catch you next time. Hopefully, Dean, in person. Let's hope we're in person back at Bankstown Sports Club. But also thank you, Joel, for tonight. And congratulations to everyone who won an award tonight. But importantly, congratulations to everyone who was nominated. Everyone, please stay safe. Everyone, please obey the rules that are currently in place so we can get back to playing the sport we all love. And please look after yourselves and stay safe.